Who could be the better person than our president, Dr. Suhail Chughtai Sahab, who is an established and a specialist orthopedic surgeon, but at the same time, he has got much more under his sleeves. He is representing today the World Congress of Overseas Pakistanis, sharing our vision and insight. At the same time, he is representing the largest professional body in the UK, APPS, which is Association of Pakistani Physicians and Surgeons. Dr. Suhail Chughtai is going to share the vision of WCOP and a message from APPS. And your big round of applause, Dr. Suhail Chughtai.
Thank you very much, Arif, for giving this opportunity. I pay humble tribute, respect, and a lot of regard for our honorable guests, in particular, Mr. Hassan Iqbal, who has he's got the best CV, I believe, to understand the deployment of the project. Thank you for being with us today to really educate on this project. Mr. Miftah Ismail, Chairman of the Pakistan Board of Trust and Investment and Trade, PBIT. It's really an honor to have you today as well. Pakistani High Commissioner Syed Ibn Abbas, His Excellency, has actually inaugurated this space. And so we are again very grateful for I know you've been very busy for the last 7 days. Every day you've been somewhere. Thank you for sparing time today. Dr. Israr Hussain, thank you, Deputy High Commissioner, you're here as well. All the fellow member of the Board of Governors, including the Chairman, and all of you, thank you. It's the opportunity for us to know, the overseas Pakistanis, what's going on. We are excited. Not only the emotional connection is getting stronger, but investment opportunities are shining. The Wall Street Journal predicted that by 2025, Pakistan is going to be one of the formidable 10 economies in the world. And they had CPEC in mind. So may I share what is an opportunity for us to actually share that what we are doing and how can we take this message further and what we've done before. So I'll take 3 or 4 minutes of your attention before we invite the respected speakers here. If you want to sum up what we do, these are the 2 words, integration and empowerment. I believe that the love for the country of origin is very important, but equally important is what we contribute to the country of adoption. And we can do that, we can keep that balance if we are integrated in the society. So we are trying to help facilitate that process. Empowerment, we want to create a bridge for skilled people to share their knowledge to people who are looking for that. And that is what empowerment is. We are trying to create that bridge, and we are achieving some success, so we'll share that with you. I think the best thing to share is, actually, let me show you some images of what our events have been like. We have been doing events since the inception of the organization by 2013. And this is one of that event where James Khan shared his vision and entrepreneurship skills with Pakistanis. People who were non-Pakistanis, they got to know what Pakistanis are like, what talented Pakistanis are like. Saeed Awarsi was there. And Bestways chairman at the time was also there to share experiences. So this is the bridge I'm talking about. We create the bridge. People listen to them firsthand. And that is how we are trying in a very simplistic way to create awareness and empowerment. Then we invited the 100th Management Course delegate, Civil Service Pakistan, at our dinner. The idea was to engage with them so that they know what we are doing, what overseas Pakistanis are like here. We had several integration dinners. One of them is where Saeed Awarsi, and we also involved the non-Muslim community in particular to express interfaith harmony. That is so important. Integration has the precursor in interfaith harmony, because everything else will fail if interfaith harmony is not sorted out. So we try to address that issue as well. We try to educate, and we set seminars in different universities, like Westminster University, Cambridge University. Identity crisis was the issue here, and we presented psychologists' papers here. So we try and create that educational link as well. We invited Deputy Prime Minister of the country, Nick Clegg, and we were becoming significant enough so that the British Parliament was able to see the echo of our work. and they responded. Deputy Prime Minister was there at this large event where we had around 600 plus guests. And the idea was, I think about 25 nationalities were there. And they were seeing Pakistanis shining, their work glowing through their meetings, presentations on stage. And this is what we are trying to achieve. We are not funded by a ministry. We are self-funded, enthusiastic group of people led by the chairman. So we try a simplistic way. Then we had inauguration of this place. We invite people from Pakistan who are significant enough to contribute some way beyond the discussion of political affiliations. What matters to us is, are they working for Pakistan in some capacity, significantly? And that is where we draw the line. Political affiliations that is not a consideration for us. Then we invited APNA, the American Doctors Association. Dr. Asif Rahman came up because we want to set a site there. We are going to open a chapter through them. And that is what we're trying to aim. We're trying to connect with people in America, in New Zealand, in Australia, and other countries. Then we had Urdu Majlis. Let's not forget that what our language is. So we had Ataullah Qasmi Saab kindly come over and do a whole mushaira. We want to share the grief for those who are killed in the name of terrorism, regardless of faith. So we did a vigil for Paris victims at Trafalgar Square. And mind you, these are only few pictures. This doesn't tell you how many vigils we had for people who died in Peshawar for us. So this is just, I'm showing some of the pictures. The time is too short for me to take you through all of that. We had sponsored the Oxford Leaders Conference. Our chairman took a special interest, and we did sponsorship of the whole conference. And we contributed to the seminars of media and education there as well. We did sponsor three fellowships, short fellowships, and three of the guys, they got the fellowship, and they achieved that last month from this very desk. Then we had Pakistani events, 23rd March event, where the message can go loud and clear that we are connected. We are not just trying to adjust, but we are connected. We also look at the fine arts. We look at the people, brilliant Pakistanis who have done good work in filmmaking, in book writing. This lady, Mara Ahmed, came from USA to present her movie as a European premiere here. It was about partition, telling the young kids what people went through the partition, how many families were lost, but what we gained as well. So we try to connect that history in our curriculum as well. And then we connect to other activities which we support here, like this Word Memory Championship had 27 nationalities. They were hosted here, and WCOP co-sponsored that as well. And also the Faz Mela, where Zia Mohyuddin Sahib came in. We also tried to assist that and made sure that they had enough support from us, all of us. Then we did the Mushaira in Bradford. We actually supported that. They were organized by somebody else, but we lent hand to them financially. And this is what we try to do. We try to fill the gap if there is requirement. Now, media. We haven't forgotten media. There are so many colleagues of media here. We had 3 large meetings, ARY, Geo, and Dunia. And if I'm hard to say, they were put on spot that answer the questions of the public, that what they're doing for the diaspora. And they were very brilliant to answer that. They did address the issues very nicely. So we are addressing in multi-pronged directions. Some aspects are still missed, but we are covering it. We're reaching towards that. And then interfaith harmony again. This is church, where we got an Islamic scholar and also a Christian scholar, trying to give the message of interfaith harmony. As I said, interfaith harmony is the first obstacle in integration. Let's get that over first. Now, our keynote, our signature event, the Home Minister then, last year, Theresa May, she accepted our invitation, and she joined us at the event where the High Commissioner, if I take liberty to quote him, he said he has not seen an event like that in his entire diplomatic career. And that's very kind to say that. It was the largest Pakistani women event in the history of this country. And if you can see some sections of that, it was very well appreciated by all sectors in British Parliament, in UK, across the world. This was streamed live as well across the globe. And then again, local church, this is getting a Bishop of Canterbury, their representative, to speak to us. In the church, we went there to say hello Christmas to them. The idea was that we remove the barriers first. Let's open the gate. Let's meet. It doesn't challenge our integrity, does it? It doesn't challenge our solidarity or belief as a Muslim. So we believe that. We have nothing to hide, nothing to be afraid of. So we went there. We did that. Some people did raise objection that why we were sitting in church. We said we were sitting with the church with a purpose, and we achieved that purpose. Now they are coming to mosque. The CM, Punjab, he was kindly accepted our invitation, and he presented a very useful seminar which we joined and supported and arranged at the Suhail Hotel. Punjab Board of Trade and Investment, I think very familiar faces. The gentlemen here already know. They have done a lot of contribution to educating us on what's going on in the trade and investment, and also Pakistani's Overseas Pakistanis Foundation, a very important organization. The gentleman, the chairman, was here to explain what is the role of that organization. When you go to Pakistan, at the airports, you meet them, how that can help you. It was very useful. And this was the last one, the second last one, in fact. We had again another Christmas dinner, integration dinner, where we invited about 25 nationalities. Even the singer was not Pakistani, but singing Urdu. So the blend is what we're trying to do. And why we're doing it for integration, to get Pakistanis here, miss Pakistan, but at least not suffer. They still love the country, but they would like to thrill here as well. Now, all these programs are available in video on TV Apex, which streams all WCOP programs live. And you just have to search here WCOP, and you will get around 54 plus programs there, which are a CV, an online CV for WCOP. You will see the programs, and then you can choose what you want to see. Right, so these are the magazines which we have. We also spread information through our quarterly magazine. We are trying to achieve a status where this can be placed in Pakistan International Airlines carriers, because it has information which can benefit people, which can connect people, can educate people. And we will put this request formally at some stage to the Pakistan High Commissioner through his office to the relevant authorities in Pakistan that please consider that this could be very useful. Now, the people who actually do it, people who help to make a team, the team here, most of them are here, and under the leadership of Chairman Syed Qamar Raza, who at 2 o'clock in the morning is awake. If there's a matter of WCOP, he never sleeps for WCOP. And he has inspired all of us. Plus his team, the team ranges from doctors to lawyers to solicitors to activists to people who can provide advice in accounting. And then we are extending our chapters to Canada and UAE as well. So we are growing out from UK beyond this. And I think I wear another hat as well, which I've been given a message, sent a message by my organization of doctors, which is the largest professional body with 7,500 plus members in the country. It's after APNA. APPS is the largest professional body in the world for Pakistani doctors. And they have a small message. If I have a permission to read this message, a small message, which just is a token of respect for Mr. Hassan Iqbal and the guests. It says that Association of Pakistani Physicians and Surgeons UK, which is the largest organization of Pakistani professionals in UK and Europe, with 7,000 plus members, warmly congratulate Mr. Hassan Iqbal on the speedy progress of the project of China-Pakistan Economic Corridor. We believe that this project will act as a catalyst in the economic rise of Pakistan. The chairman, Dr. Ayaz Asghar, and the board of directors of APPS, we offer collaboration. If you want to take this message further, our events are around 700 plus guests. There's one happening on 10th of December in Manchester. We just finished one on 5th of November this month, around 800 plus people. So we offer collaboration. And if you wish, if you feel we can do something, we are able to help. CPEC is about Pakistan. When we talk of CPEC, we talk of Pakistan. There's no political association. What is important? It is benefiting the country, and that is why we're here today. We will accept everybody here, anybody with any political association to come and talk about things. This is important that we are Pakistanis, and overseas Pakistanis in particular. If you check their patriotic index, they might be slightly higher than Pakistanis living in Pakistan. If I may take this liberty to just make a small comment. Can I invite Rubab Mehdi and Saima Khan on the stage, please? Sania Qureshi is not here today. We have other upcoming people joining us from the female gender, and this only partly answers your questions. You have a long answer coming up. Thank you.